Hello, welcome back. It's your girl Jen Shelton coming back at you live again, yet with another tutorial. I know in my last video I told you guys that I was going to come back and do a review slash tutorial. I didn't know if it was going to be a tutorial, but I think I'm going to give you guys a tutorial. How about that? But yeah, I told you I was going to do a tutorial on the Nars blush or Super Orgasm. So yes, that's what I'm gonna do today. I hope you guys like it. So let's just get right into it. Now, I don't use blush without contouring and highlighting typically. Now, this will not be a contour and highlighting video. However, I will do a little bit of contour so that you can get the full effect of the blush and what it actually is supposed to look like. So I'll do a little bit of the contouring. The main part of it is going to be about the blush. However, I will show you guys the products that I'm using to do the contour as well. Maybe I'll come back at another time and do a highlighting and contouring video. But as of now, we're doing the Nars blush. So let's get to it. So this is what the packaging, the blush looks like. It's matte black, and then it's got Nars written on the front and the back. It's got the name, which is Super Orgasm. I don't know if you guys can see that. So that's what it's got on the back. Now, when you open up this blush, there is a little film that's laid across. I'll cover this so I don't blind you guys. There's a little film that goes across with the word Nars written on it. Go ahead and take that off because, of course, common sense, you won't be able to use it with that on there. But this is what the color looks like. Now, it's a pink color, but aren't those reflective gold flakes gorgeous, you guys? I mean, that is gorgeous. I love it. I love the glitz. I love the glamour. I love the sparklies. But yes, that is gorgeous. And that's what it looks like, as you can see. Now, I'll do a swatch with it on the wrist so that you guys can see. And this is what it looks like. So it's a very faint nude flesh tone of pink. Let's pick up a little more. And as you can see, it picks up those gold reflexes very well. I like this blush a lot. I also like Orgasm as well. The difference between the two is Orgasm, it is similar color, but the flakes are not as large as they are in Super Orgasm. In this one, I mean, you can see it without a doubt. I mean, it's not fine graded glitter. This is like full blown stuff. So let's just get into the tutorial. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but remember I told you that I like to use the cover effects to do highlighting, contouring, as well as my brows. So the color that I use for the cover effects to do the contouring is the number 4. It's the number 4 here. So what I use is I have an e.l.f. brush, and it's actually a foundation brush that I use. It's by e.l.f. And this is what I use to do part of my contouring. So I'll just go ahead and do a little bit of that. And what I do is just find my, for beginners, which I'm still not a pro, but for beginners, make your fish face. That's where you find your contouring bone, your contouring spot. So you don't just make a huge line. You just put just a dab there. Go back into your palette. Just a little dab there. Now, that's all that I use as far as that portion of it. Now, I did also pick up this little lollipop brush thing. I'm sorry that it looks like this. It's got contour powder on it. But I picked up this little guy here from Wish. People that know me know that I love Wish. I'm on Wish all the time. I'm always purchasing things off of Wish. Wish, they so far so good. I've been using them probably since the first of the year, and it's now like mid-February. No, I take that back. I've been using them since December. And this mid-February, and I've already gotten maybe about 3 different, I'm getting 3 different wishes. Right now I'm on the 3rd one. I've already received 2 sets of Wish items that I've purchased from Wish.com, as well as another one that they have, which I think they're probably the same company, just another name. It's called Cute. Cute.com is the same as Wish, but Cute is strictly cosmetics, and they're strictly cosmetics and like makeup, stuff like that. But Wish has clothes and all kinds of other stuff. But I picked this guy up from Wish. So what I do is, once I put that on, I take this little guy and I blend it out. In which some people like to use Max Prep and Prime, in which I do that sometimes too. What I'll do, I'll do this without it today. I'm actually using it to hold my camera up. But yeah, so you kind of just blend that out. Blend that guy out pretty good. Now, and then I'll go over and blend this guy out. You don't want to have like this huge black spot on your jaw. You just kind of want it where it's just to kind of accentuate your cheekbones. Now, typically I would already have highlighted under here, in which those two would go together. But I'm not going to do that today, simply because I don't want to put the attention on highlighting and contouring. I want to put it on the Nars blush. So, with having that said, I'll go ahead and, since I've got the contour portion, I'll go ahead and take my brush. This here is a brush that I love. This brush, it's just a fluffy brush, brush. I got this brush from out of a brush collection from BH Cosmetics. I have several brushes, but I'm more so prone to pick these up all the time. I don't know, I like them. They're really fluffy and they feel really soft, but this is what I use to put on the brush. So you'll take it and you just pick up some, and of course I know you guys can't see it, but while I'm picking up the blush, the gold reflexes are actually falling out. It's a lot of gold dust in here. Yes, some of them do go on your face, in which I'm fine with it. I don't have a problem with it, but a lot of them fall out, you know, when you're trying to pick up the blush. So I just take it there and I smile. Start here and drag it up. I don't know if you can see it. It kind of gives you that highlighted effect, where sometimes it may not even be a need to even use highlighter, the illuminating highlighter. So that's one side. I'll go ahead and pick up a little more. You see, I'm not using a whole lot. I'm just kind of dabbing the brush into it. Smile. That's the reason I smile. God's the reason I smile, not the blush. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I'm in it for a while, I smile. Just giving you guys a little snippet. But yeah, so I don't know if you can see, I've got just a few little gold reflexes in there somewhere. But the blush is gorgeous, you guys. It gives me this really rosy, kind of pinkish highlighted cheek, and I am loving it. So now that's what the blush looks like, and which you can still go in with a highlighter, if an illuminating highlighter, if you would like to give yourself more of a highlighted cheekbone. That's up to you. I'm gonna leave it right there because I'm loving the highlight. There's a gold tone there. It kind of, as you can, did you see it? Yeah, so the reflexes come off on your face, so that's the part of the blush, so I'm fine with it. I don't have a problem. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I had already done my eyes earlier, and I paired this up with just a it's actually a lip jelly, Jellylicious. It's Jellylicious mouth-watering gloss, mango butter, and Aki berry. It's from Ruby Kisses. This is something I got from the beauty supply store. I keep this on my vanity a lot of times because I always look for something moisturizing. If I'm going to put on a matte lipstick, I always look for something moisturizing to use prior to me putting on the lipstick. I wipe it off, but this is what I have on today, which will give me just a little bit of tint. But this is it. This is the blush. I showed you guys just a little bit of contouring, which I didn't do any heavy contouring. I just did it a little to show you guys what it looks like with the blush. I hope you guys like it. If you do, please hit like. If you like the information that I'm giving to you guys, you like my channel, go ahead and hit subscribe down below. And if you feel like someone else you want to share the love, hit share. So this concludes our makeup tutorial / review of the Nars blush. I hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully I'll be back with you guys real soon. Thanks for watching. Good night.